voyages of the rocket ship Enterprise. Its mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go on a Star Trek.
Hello. I saw you there. We're back on the coffee. We got the coffee. It's quite late. We're going to talk about Strange New Worlds and episode 3 tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. We're not going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it now, today. It's a time travel. It's a time travel episode. It harks back to the Enterprise, Voyager, all sorts of. It's the time agency. I think. If you don't know about the time agency, it's it doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. There's just, it's a part of, I don't know if it's part of Federation or part of Starfleet in the future, that there is a time agency where they have to go back in time and sort problems out. And it's those damn Romulans again. They're trying to change the timeline. And we'll get into how they're going to change the timeline. It's a bit of a mystery. I didn't see it coming, actually, to be honest with you. To be honest, I love anything time travel, but this was less than interesting, to be honest with you. It's a good episode, but it's it could have been so much better. Now, Leanne Nurian Singh has she's having issues with getting to know people, getting to like people. Yeah, she's got issues. So basically, it's all about her. This episode, it's just her, and she gets visited by the time agent who dies. Gives her the button to go back in time. Very basic button. And this guy tells her to go to the bridge. So she goes to the bridge. Obviously time's changed. This guy disappears. Time changes around her. And she goes to the bridge, and it's Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk's in charge of the Enterprise. So again, we've an episode without Pike. Again. I think in these first 3 episodes, we've had Pike in for about 10 minutes, if that. So not a lot of Pike. I can understand why they're not doing a lot about him, because he's got his trajectory, hasn't he? So we know what's going to happen to him. So talking about episodes where it's good character development, to start off with. It's good character development. You're getting to see each member of the crew. It's something you didn't get in the original series. It was always Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and the rest of them were background characters. Never really got much character development from them. And with this series, I think this is the modern style of filming, of TV series. That it's a lot of character development, which is good. I would like to see more. I don't see why, like the first episode, I don't know why it was Spock who was in charge of the Enterprise. It could have easily been Pike, and that would have made more sense. And with this one, Could it have been Pike that went back? Maybe not, because what happens. Makes sense that it's Kirk. Slightly, we're getting the actor who plays Kirk. Now, the Kirk in this was not our Kirk. It was not our Kirk, and he could tell. He'd never been to Earth. This Kirk, he'd never been to Earth. He was born on a starship, and even though he'd never been to Earth, he could drive a car, and he wasn't the brightest bulb in the box, should we say? Which disappointed me, but he did come across as Kirk more. It was, the thing is, with the time changing, it was an alternate reality. It wasn't like a mirror universe. It wasn't another universe. It was our universe, but an alternate reality. We find out what changes. They go to Canada, and a bridge blows up. The thing is, when he said go to the bridge, it didn't mean the bridge on the Enterprise. It meant the bridge in Canada that blows up. So there's that. We get this woman that knows about aliens or something like that. And so I thought that was just like just a random character, but she does come back in the end. She's a Romulan. Spoilers. Total spoilers in this anyway. If you've not seen it, just go watch it first and then come back and watch this. Kirk gets killed. Kirk gets shot by this Romulan. So there's a thing between Leanne and Kirk, and they kind of get on with each other pretty well. And so the thing is at the end, we get to see Khan. We get to see Baby Khan. We've seen Baby Yoda. We've got Baby Khan. So the Romulans wanted to kill Khan to change history. Now, at the beginning of this, there's Earth has their own Starfleet. It's Earth Starfleet, not United Planets. It's an Earth Starfleet, and the Vulcan ship was under attack from the Romulans. So the Romulans and Vulcans are at war. Is Spock. Spock is a captain, which that was shoehorned in, but later on, this woman shows them a picture of a Romulan warbird, and Kirk knows what it is because he's seen them. Obviously, Leanne hasn't seen. They haven't seen Romulan warbirds, so he doesn't know it's a Romulan, but Kirk does. So it goes out, and Kirk gets shot, gets killed. Leanne gets to see Baby Khan. Obviously, she can't do anything about it. She leaves him. She comes back. Everything's sorted, and she gets visited by the Time Agency and gets told not to tell anybody about what happened. What has happened. Which she hasn't done. I mean, there's like a minute of Pike where she goes see Pike, and she's got the Earth clothes on, and there's no wondering why she's got Earth clothes. I don't know. Anyway, but she gets visited and she gets told not to tell anybody, but she's still got this. It shows you that she the Pelion, I think it's Pelion, the engineer, also played by Carol Kane. She is obviously still on Earth, in the past. So they go see her because she says, I know of an engineer. So they go see her. She isn't an engineer. She just has all these antiquities, and she has a watch, and they use the watch to go find this reactor. So she's got this watch in the future, and it shows you at the end. It's like, so I wonder if that watch has got anything to do with the future, or what? If it's, I don't know. It might. She's still got the watch, and it close up of this watch. So I wonder if that's going to come into play. But I do think it gives the writers and the showrunners and Leanne an out as to that people won't remember serving with Noonien Singh when Khan comes aboard. I think this is what's going to happen. I think that she's going to get recruited by the Time Agency. Mr. Crusher might come and take her away. The Time Agency was going to recruit her, and they're going to wipe any existence of her. So it might be something to do with the watch. I don't know. I'm assuming that something will happen later on in the series, because we do have. I'm thinking the actor that plays Kirk is back sometime this series, but he cannot meet Pike because he's already met. He said in the original series, I only met Pike once, and he's already met him once, so he can't meet him again. So if they're going to have him in this series, I don't know, because those two get close, but obviously that's a Kirk from the other reality. This Kirk doesn't know her. She does phone him up. It's funny how they can phone each other up on different starships. She sends him a call, and under the pretense of asking about Samuel Kirk, because Samuel Kirk in James T. Kirk's timeline is dead. So that's a reason why he helps Leanne set the timeline straight, because Samuel's still alive in this timeline. So that's why he helps, and goes to his life. But this Kirk, obviously, there's nothing can happen to this Kirk. So I wonder if there's something going to happen between them later on. Quite interesting, because then obviously Kirk cannot remember her for later on when he gets Khan. He finds Khan. So there you go. I enjoyed it. I also love time travel. It was, it could have been better. There was nitpicks in there about Kirk and a rotating door. He doesn't know about rotating door. He doesn't know about Earth because he's never lived on Earth. But never lived on. I don't know. But he can drive a car. He can drive a car, and he starts out when they do go back in the past. It's like, oh, I didn't realise it was so cold. I'm thinking, yeah, well, I don't know. It's a bit naive. But there's a good thing where he plays chess for money. Because he's a really good chess player, the 3D chess, and he's probably one of the only people that can beat Spock at 3D chess. So he's really good at chess, and they show that is really good. That I like that. So yeah, go watch it if you've not watched it. Sorry if I've spoiled it, but and if you have watched it, let me know in the comments how you feel about this. I'm enjoying it. I wish there'd be a bit more Pike. I thought after last week's, when we had the trial, we'd get on with things. We kind of are getting on things, but I think they've got the first 3 episodes out of the way. I'm hoping that we'd get on to. I know they're episodic, They are episodic and they're not like one overall story, which is good, which is what Star Trek is. But we know this Gorn coming. What? Get the Gorn in. I think that might be the episode that Kirk is in with the Gorns, because they come to a planet. They start destroying a planet. Maybe I think Lyanna and Kirk might be in that one as well. So yeah, it'd be nice to see. I haven't seen any trailers for next week yet, but we're nice to see what's coming up. We kind of knew what episodes coming up through the trailers. We knew in season 1 that we were going to get time travel in season 2, because we saw the shots of Canada, Ontario, I think it was. So we knew that we were filming in Canada, and we kind of know what's going to come. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm assuming there will be one more season after this, and I don't know if we're going to get Pike have his accident. He's got to have his accident. There's no getting away with that. We found that out in season 1. So Pike has got to have his accident, and then maybe we might get, after season 3, we might get Kirk as a captain in the first couple of years before the original season starts, the original series starts. So we'll see. I do like Pike though, and I wish Pike were in it more. I love Kirk, but this is not Kirk. It's not our Kirk, is it? But you know, it's fine. It's fine. I would like to see this actor grow it into being Kirk, maybe in future. I say after season 3, we might get a season 4 and 5 with Kirk. I think then they can't go any further than. But who knows? Who knows? He can. It doesn't really matter, does it? About time-wise, because we've obviously got a 5-year mission. Maybe we can go after season 3, the original series, and get 4 and 5 as well. But they can do anything they want, Carla. I'm sure they will. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you like my little waffle and my little moans. I want to do a waffle about the state of TV and film at the moment as well. That's something that I want to do, and that's going to be coming up soon. So get your comments in about that and what you feel about current movies and TVs and TV. I feel TV is better than movies. I was on the movie chat tonight on the live stream, and afterwards we were talking about when was the last time you actually saw a really, really damn good film, a classic movie, modern, new. I think for me the last one was Endgame, that far back. So that's something I want to talk about as well. So get your comments in for that. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching, and may the toys be with you.
Look, I'm under what? Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.